What is going on, fellow fans of Clash of Clans? Thank you so much for stopping by today's super video. It is your host, Galadon, and of course today we are talking about the new super troop, the Super Dragon. And yes, we are going to put up the Super Dragon against every possible defense, and we will try it in a couple of different spam style attacks. We will see if the Super Dragon is truly breaking Clash of Clans as it destroys every single building in the game and every single building in a fully maxed out Town Hall 14 base, even post update, but we'll get to that in just a moment. Right here, we got a good look at the splash action damage that the Super Dragon does, and of course we need to think back to the mechanics behind bowlers, super bowlers, and even E-Dragons, as far as you'll notice when it targets a specific building, if that building has more hit points than the buildings surrounding it, it's going to destroy the other buildings first, as it still targets that first building, or vice versa. If it's got fewer, it's going to retarget and move on, even if the other buildings in that splash area have not yet been destroyed. Now, you can see it made quick work of the Expo, the Archer Tower. It is going to, of course, melt through most of these defenses, but can you guess? Can you guess the one defense that the Super Dragon cannot destroy by itself? If you know, if you think you know, put it down in the comments. We will see if you are right. Also, I am going to exclude one defense. There is one defense in today's video that the Super Dragon is not going to attack. If you come to my live stream tonight and tell me which defense it was, if you're the first answer, I will give you a free gold pass. That's right, gift cards are ready to go for more gold passes this holiday season as we move on to the multi-target Inferno, which of course, with its low energy beam, just can't stop the Super Dragon. But if perhaps you guessed single target Inferno, well, yeah, that's kind of obvious, right? If you know the mechanics, you know that the single target Inferno is going to ramp up and absolutely annihilate the Super Dragon. But what if you drop it right on top instead of at a distance? We tried that, and it looked like maybe the Super Dragon had the advantage until, well, yeah, not quite. Inferno Tower wins again. So that would be the only defense that the Super Dragon could not destroy in today's episode. The air defense went down easily. That wasn't even really a question. But the question might remain, can the slow speed of the Super Dragon overcome the air sweeper? The answer is, of course, yes, eventually. As it works its way there, finally it does get there. And once it arrives, it only takes one burst, or one group of bursts, or whatever you want to call that, and the air sweeper is gone. Scattershot, formidable, but not really a threat to the Super Dragon. Fun to watch the Scattershot try really hard, but no, it's not going to happen. And again, watch for those bursts. You'll see the Super Dragon does not attack continuously. It is that burst fire, splash damage, and then reloading that we see again and again and again. Now here is the final versus battle between the Super Dragon and a Town Hall 14 defense, and that would be the Town Hall 14 itself. And if any of you predicted that the Town Hall 14 would be victorious, technically, on some sort of technicality, you might be correct, because as you may well have predicted, although the dragon destroys the Town Hall, the poison bomb spells doom for our airborne friend, and he is out of there. So if you thought about that one, yes, technically there are two, but really only one that destroyed by itself. Okay, let's move on and try some spam attacking. Remember, if Galadon can 3, the strat's OP. Now this was, of course, just a try with the Flame Flinger, which isn't really appropriate for this style of attack, right? But we're going to go in and just work on this one quadrant of the base with the heroes and the Flame Flinger. And then we've got another attack coming up in just a moment where I will go after a more conventional looking base with a more conventional spam style attack that's actually a little bit better thought out. Right here, the thought was, let's just see what happens if we grab maximum Super Dragons, roll them in against a bunch of defenses, and just kind of spray and pray, right? You can see that the funneling is sort of there. I mean, the heroes did take out that quadrant. So the dragons are going to move in directly after the Town Hall. Comes down to spell timing and placement. I only brought Rage and Freeze, and I think that that probably is going to be the answer here for the most part. Well-placed Rages and Freezes should work out, but of course, once again, the poison bomb from the Town Hall 14 is something we are going to specifically try to avoid in the next attack. We will plan ahead, and in fact, I'm thinking Blimp. Perhaps a little Invincible Blimp action like you see Tribe using to get the Town Hall out of the way before the Super Dragons arrive would be the key. But check it out, you guys. I mean, these Super Dragons are slow, but absolutely devastating, especially whenever you have more than one building. And right here you can see that time is going to be of the essence. We only have, what, the Grand Warden, and then 3 Super Dragons remain. And right in the center of the remaining buildings, you've got that pesky air defense, Archer Tower, Wizard Tower combination that you just know is not going to allow me to get the job done. So although we were close and it is going to be above 90%, the first attempt with Super Dragon spam didn't work out. But it did give me hope that perhaps Super Dragon spam could be a thing if we work it out and just kind of improve the attack just a bit, and of course find the right victim that maybe isn't prepared to stop the damage from the Super Dragons, much like we saw early bases right after the release of the Electro Dragon. They were vulnerable. Perhaps that's what we will see here. There it is, 97%, and that was my very first try. So let's go back in. Try number 2 against a different base, and yes, there is an asterisk here for both of these attacks, and that is there is no defending Clan Castle. But here we go. Okay, so balloons go in first, then we spam the dragons. The heroes are once again going to try to provide a little bit of a funnel from the 12 o'clock side of the base. But here's the key. Here comes that blimp. Wait for it as it passes by the warden. Get ready with the warden ability to Invincible Blimp all the way to the town hall. Here we go. Rolling in, and then maybe I overkilled with spells, but we dropped freezes everywhere down here just to stop the scatter shots, the X-bows, and everything else. Then a rage spell, then the balloons popped out, and I believe there was one dragon rider in there. Town hall down, and look at that. Okay, so this is beautiful because now the poison bomb will be long gone by the time the dragons arrive. On the top right of the base, the heroes have done a great job. We've got a couple of Super Dragons that got through the last Inferno Tower as well, and suddenly things are looking really good. Lots of Super Dragons remain. We even have a couple of heroes still up. The Queen's ability hasn't been used yet, so yes, 3 stars on the way, and it feels good. Now, perhaps they're broken, perhaps they're going to be too strong, or maybe the meta just needs to adjust, but did we really, Supercell, need another stinking air troop to make air attacking even stronger than before? Come on, where are the ground troops? Where is the big update that we are waiting for that obviously didn't happen this time? Perhaps it is going to be early 2022. We just have to wait and see. Thank you, Galafam, for sticking around all the way to the end of this episode. Please know that I love, think about, and appreciate every single one of you every single day. So get out there and make the best of the rest of your day. Be kind to the people, animals, and the planet. And I will see you all back here again tomorrow for more full attacks.
Galadon, perhaps the Super Dragon should be named the Super Duper Dragon, eh?